7-star EV raids are just a few days away, and while this raid will most likely be really easy, it's still not one to underestimate. So today, let's take a look at the build that you need to take on 7-star Normal Tera EEVEE. That's right, it's the return of Cletus the Hariyama. Let's get to it. For anybody that's wondering what the best Pokemon to take on 7-star Normal Tera EEVEE is going to be, let me introduce you to my friend Cletus the Hariyama, or in this case, this is Ms. Cletus. Alright, it's fighting and fighting Tera, it's level 100, and you want to make sure that the held item on this guy is the Flame Orb and not the Shell Bell. So you want to make sure that it has Flame Orb, alright? Now, in order for this to work, you have to have Flame Orb, but you also have to have the ability Guts. Alright, because Guts is going to boost your attack stats if you have a status condition. So the fact that we are burning ourselves means that we're going to be getting an immediate attack boost with this one. Alright? So, Guts, super important on this one. You're going to max out your attack, and on this one, you really don't need to max out special defense. You're going to want to max out attack and probably physical defense on this one, or HP. One of those two, give it an adamant nature. And you want to give it the moveset, this one really doesn't matter. Sunny Day doesn't really matter, okay? But Belly Drum, Drain Punch, and Close Combat are going to be key here, all right? Belly Drum to put yourself at immediate +6. Drain Punch to be able to attack and do damage and regain health. And then Close Combat to do massive damage whenever you feel the need to. Okay, Burn is also going to be important here because you can't have multiple status conditions at the same time. Okay, Flame Orb on top of burning us to activate Guts is going to be very important because that's going to keep moves from like Yawn from putting us to sleep. Okay, so this build, we've used this one many times before, and it works super well. Okay, so Hariyama, super easy to make, takes like maybe 5 minutes, already knows Belly Drum, and then that's it. That's literally all you have to do. You run this, and unless EEVEE is running some stupid moveset, this is going to be fine. Okay, that's it. That's all you need to do. So upon further discussion here and further investigation, if EEVEE does have Eviolite as the held item, if they do give it a held item like they did the 7-star Pikachu raid, then honestly having knockoff is going to be a huge plus here, because that's going to get rid of that Eviolite, provided that that wasn't patched. There's a chance it might be, but if it wasn't patched, knockoff would be another great choice to get rid of Eviolite on that EEVEE, and then just make Drain Punch Close Combat on Hariyama do that much more damage. So if you're looking at the damage calcs for this one, all right, if you're looking at the damage calcs on this one, chat, okay, this is Hariyama fighting Tera, 252 in your physical attack with +6, adamant nature, Guts, Flame Orb, burns. Close Combat is doing like 1800%. Okay, 1800% is just absolutely insane to do, but it's not Oko range. Okay, Oko range is like 3000% to this, but even at this, you're still doing like what, 50% damage. That's half health in one shot with a Close Combat. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? This is about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so if you're wondering what Hariyama can actually do, here's your damage calculations for this one. It's not gonna one-shot it, especially if it puts shield up. If it puts shield up, then you're looking at probably an 8 or a 4th to an 8th of health. But yeah, this one is gonna be pretty solid for this one. So Hariyama, definitely my recommendation to take in on this one. And EEVEE really doesn't get anything that can take this out, like whatsoever. So this one is a pretty safe bet, regardless of what they give EEVEE, to be a good choice for this. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you are going to use our boy Cletus, the Hariyama, to absolutely dominate this normal Tera EEVEE raid. Honestly, this one doesn't look like it's going to be too difficult on the surface, but I could totally see Game Freak giving this raid something absolutely insane to just make it that much more difficult for us to do, especially given how difficult the last couple raids have been. But let me know down in the comments below, what builds are you guys planning on bringing in to take on the normal Tera EEVEE, and what do you think of the return of Hariyama for this raid? And as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.